Get this done. The live. Alright. So let's talk candidly here for a moment. Sorry, getting things all situated here. Bungie, we deserved better. I will agree with Bife. I watched his videos after the release of this. Um, I think that Sony made the wrong decision on what game to back. I think that's gonna, by next year this time, the the pieces will have fallen, and we will probably be seeing the shuttering of Marathon. Um, I don't care what PvE bullshit they try to bring to it. I don't want to play that game. Most of the people don't want to play that game. And then you guys send Destiny off with this. And I get a lot of this stuff is supposedly things that were scheduled for later release and pushed forward, and this is the reason for the delay. But objectively speaking, I think you guys all made the wrong decision. I think that an update like this, had it not been with leading with, hey, by the way, we're shutting down the game at the same time as you're getting all of this nifty jazz that you've been wanting for years upon years upon years and you've been asking for. Um, it's sad, man. Like, you saw the resurgence that happened with the original Pantheon, the original Onslaught release, the original touch on getting everything up. And mind you, yes, that's before the armor system swap, but like, or the tiering swap, whatever, but it's it's sad to see that this level of investment could have been put into the game and it continue in some format or fashion to at least finish out the fucking 9 saga bullshit. 2 expansions and expansion worth, fucking 0 kills the whole soul system, boom, into Destiny. Roll credits. And then we're sent off to find a way to kill 0 or, contain 0. What the fuck ever. Like, there's plenty of different, like, I'm pretty sure the lore people would have better things to throw at your team, and your team probably has better ideas to throw at the wall too. But this alone, right here, right, could have had enough staying power along with like the release of the Pantheon Bull stuff to push it to the next expansion. To the, like, this would have been a big boon. This would have brought a lot, like, I I am so flabbergasted by the fact that, hey, Gambit Ops is finally actually getting a Gambit Ops. You don't have to go and fucking hunt down the Gambit node anymore and fucking get lost on the way there. It's just a single click at the bottom. Like, honestly, something that should have been done a long time ago is the sunsetting of the seasonal events. There should have been one event, maybe two per year. Like, Guardian games once a year is fine. Like, the rest of them, cool, whatever. But, like, how much time and development went into events that didn't get play? How much time and development and money that could have been utilized to actually address the issues of the game? that went to silly cosmetics that we got pissed about because, like, Iron Banner won. Biggest example most recently. Like, I have nothing to say on this. This should have been a thing where, like, I don't know. I've seen plenty of free-to-play games where the cosmetics are the main earner, but you can legitimately earn every one of those cosmetics for free at the same time. While it may be ridiculously grindy sometimes, I think that the focusing part should have been a thing. Like, if somebody's really just wanting all of the shaders, they should just be able to focus for shaders and get all of the shaders knocked out, especially considering how many shaders have been sunset and no longer have a reliable source of dropping, right? Like, these little things could have been, it could have been implemented a lot sooner, and then this is the biggest smack in the face to the community. This. Why? There is no reason to get excited about SRL, whatever, in any way, shape, or form. There's gonna be no content for like we're gonna get what, 3 maps? Like maybe 3 maps to race on or whatever, and like let me guess, like the we've created a new unique weapons. I don't believe that. Like I can't believe it anymore. Like you guys you guys legitimately spit in the face of your player base with this. You could have used this, said, "Hey, after this update, the coming update in December, give us 6 months of whatever you had planned, right? The coming update in December, whatever, rough September, December, whatever, is going to be the end of life for live service for Destiny. And we've got a big thing planned to send everybody off in the right way on the holidays and make it an enjoyable experience, aka the moment of triumph bullshit, right? Like, you guys really missed the mark even with shutting down your doors. And when Marathon fails, and it will fail, that's not an if, and, or but, and all the copium fucking snorting motherfuckers can go boof that shit. Um, I've got a case of beer set aside, and it is the nastiest beer, the most disgusting beer that I could find, because Marathon's the most disgusting game that I could think of. Like, legitimately. It just shows me where you guys are on the corporate level in terms of care about your player base, and I will be happy when Bungie is another footnote in the history of the gaming world, which it already seems to be the case. We've already got reporting of major layoffs planned after this update cycle. We've already got reporting that many of the staff that were there on Bungie did not know of Destiny 2's final life cycle here coming to an end. Um, to the community team that spoke with us, the ones who actually spoke with us in meaningful manners, thank you. For the people who like DMG, yes, I'm calling out, motherfuckers. You guys like to be, you be um, fuck you. That's all I gotta say. The people who sat there and gaslighted us for years upon years about the issues with the game and the issues with communication and the just issues overall. Go watch Chris Wilson's videos. Go fucking re-educate yourself, right? Like, I I don't even know what to say, man. Like DMG, I hope your invested your investiture on stocks and ownership and all of that have fucking matured because bye bye finally. I swear to God, a fucking retarded gerbil would have been a better fucking community manager than DMG. Um, Pete Parsons, fuck off. All of them, fuck off. Like this could have saved Destiny and Bungie as a whole, but instead we ended up with End of Life, and we ended up with a lot of reporting of major layoffs coming to Bungie here in the coming weeks, and a lot of staff unaware that Bungie was even closing the doors on Destiny. So yeah, I I am flabbergasted by you guys. I legitimately am. I don't know how or why you guys think this is something that's okay to do with your player base. Like, yeah, all of it, like, most of this shit should have been here when you did the armor change system. When we went to the tiered system from the old system, all of this should have been brought up. It shouldn't have been a we'll get to it sometime. Like legitimately that one move right there lost you half of your player base when Final Shape came. Because now legitimately Final Shape dropped and almost 100% of items were irrelevant. All that years of grinding, all those years of, achieving this and that to get this and that weapon that they were chasing without bringing anything relevant up from those things that they did. Like, so yeah, when you double down on Marathon and it fails within this next year, I've got the you're fine, people. I'll be done here in a second. Yeah. Um, I'll be celebrating when Bungie shutters its doors and is fully taken out back like Old Yeller by Sony and shot in the back of the head. Like, I've got that beer ready. I've got that shit ready to just crack and say good riddance. Again, to the teams that were hard working on the game, that produced the content that we all enjoyed and loved, and the people who actually played the game and cared about the game and its player base, thank you. Thank you for all of this stuff. To the people who worked on mechanics, thank you. I'm a mechanics guy. I really enjoy mechanics. Except for Root of Nightmares. Connect the Dots and Red Rover is not a raid. But thank you to everybody else, like GMG, who gaslit the players for years on end and tried to say that, oh, it's all blah 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 blah, and tried to fucking skirt the truth or not face the issues. Fuck you, good riddance. To the community that I've played the game with, both the toxic and the non-toxic people, thanks for being there. But Bungie, you you stepped in the shit on the way out the door. Disappointed. Anyway, that's that for me. Don't party too hardy. Have a good day.